in a bitter war that has lasted for 10 years. The Trojans and Greeks are both fighting for the beautiful Helen. Our story begins with a fierce Achaean warrior named Diomedes, blessed with combat prowess by the hunter goddess Pallas Athena. We now join him in battle. While in his battle frenzy, Diomedes is wounded by the Trojan archer named Pandarus.
Onward! My friend! Halt! Son of Capicus! Come from your chariot and pull this sharp arrow from my shoulder for me. Hear me, Athena, unwearied daughter of aegis-bearing Zeus. If you ever loved my father, stood by his side in murderous combat, be my friend now. Grant that I kill this man, that I come a spear's throw from the one who hit me, though unexpectedly and now boasts about it, saying I won't see daylight for much longer.
Take courage, Diomedes. In this fight with Trojans, I've put your father's strength into your chest, and I've removed the filter from your eyes, which covered them before, so now you'll easily distinguish between gods and men. If a god comes here and stands against you, don't offer to fight any deathless one. Except for Aphrodite, Zeus's daughter. If she comes to fight, wound her with your sharp bronze.
The archer Pandarus returned to finish what he started. However, Diomedes had other plans.
Great-spirited, warlike son of Tydeus. That noble man, I see that my sharp arrow, a bitter shaft, did not destroy you. So now I'll try to hit you with my spear. You're hit, right in the ribs. I don't think you'll last much longer. You've given me a glorious triumph.
You're wrong. You haven't hit me. In my view, this matter won't end for you till you fall dead and your blood satisfies in full hard, warlike Ares.
Diomedes finally encountered Aphrodite on the battlefield.
Daughter of Zeus, leave war and fight alone. Isn't it enough for you to fool around with feeble women? If you start loitering on the battlefield, I think the war will make you shake with terror, even though you learn about it from a distance.
Aeneas, Aphrodite's son and a Trojan warrior, was wounded in combat. Diomedes aimed to take advantage of this injury, but little did he know Apollo was watching over Aeneas.
Take care, son of Tydeus. Go back. Don't think you're equal to the gods. The race of men who walk upon the ground can never match the race of deathless gods. Ares, you blood-stained man-killer. Can't you return to Diomedes or remove him from the battle? Right now, he'd stand and fight with Father Zeus himself. First, he wounded Aphrodite on the wrist, fighting at close quarters. Then he flung himself like some god at me.
Meanwhile, Hector and Ares ruthlessly slaughtered the Greeks. The Greek Tlepolemus and the Trojan Sarpedon, both famous heroes in their own right, met in a ferocious duel.
Sarpedon, counselor of Lycians, what forces you to cower down right here, quite ignorant in battle? Those who say you're aegis-bearing Zeus' son are liars. You're far inferior to those men born of Zeus. Consider mighty Hercules, my father. He was quite different, they say. Steadfast, brave, his spirit like a lion. He came here once for Diomedes' horses. With fewer men and just 6 ships, he sacked the Trojan city and emptied all its secrets. But you've a paltry spirit, your troops are withering away, and it's impossible you'll help the Trojans by coming here from Lycia, even though you're powerful. I'll kill you and you'll pass through Hades' gate.
Yes, Tlepolemus, Hercules did destroy sacred Iliad, but through the foolishness of the city's king, highborn Laomedon, who received the man who'd worked so well for him. He didn't offer Hercules the horses he'd come so far to get. As for you, I'll now see to your death, that fatal blackness. You'll give me great glory, and your life you'll give me to famous horseman Hades.
Pallas Athena once again comes to the aid of Diomedes to assist in his fight against the bloodthirsty god Ares.
I recognize you, goddess daughter of aegis-bearing Zeus. I'll speak to you quite openly, concealing nothing. It's not that fear has made me hesitant or anxious, but I'm remembering your own instructions, what you laid down. You told me not to fight face-to-face with an immortal god, unless Zeus's daughter Aphrodite should come to battle. With my sharp bronze, I was to wound her. I pulled back for more, and told the other Argives to stay here, since I see Ares dominates the fight.
Diomedes, son of Tydeus, you fill my heart with joy. Don't fear Ares or any other immortal deity, for I'll give you all the hope you need. But come, first let your sure-footed horses charge at Ares. Hit him up close. Have no fear, 950, of headstrong Ares, that madman, born evil, that fickle god. Just now he gave his word to me and Hera, too, that he would fight the Trojans and assist the Argives. But now he's forgotten that and helps the Trojans.
Ah!
Ugh. Ugh.
Ares crawled back to Mount Olympus to complain to his father Zeus.
Father Zeus, aren't you incensed at this barbarity? We gods always suffer horribly at each other's hands when we bring men help. We all lay the blame for this on you. For you gave birth to that insane young girl, your destructive daughter, always busy with some nastiness. All the other gods, all those on Mount Olympus, do what you say, and each of us is subject to your will. But you never punish her in word or deed. You do nothing, because you give birth to her on your own, that vicious daughter Athena. Just now she urged proud Diomedes, son of Tydeus, to charge insanely against deathless gods. First he attacked Aphrodite and struck her on the wrist. Then he charged me, even me, like a god. My quick feet took me away. If not, I'd have suffered lasting pain with the fearful dead, or barely lived, wounded by bronze spears.
You hypocrite! Don't sit there whining at me! Among the gods who live on Mount Olympus, you're the one I hate most, for you love war, constant strife, and battle. Your mother Hera has an implacable spirit, unyielding. It's hard for me to control how she reacts to what I say. You're suffering because of her. Through her conniving, that's what I think. But I'll leave you in pain no longer. You're my child. Your mother and I made you. But if you'd been born from any other god, by now you'd be lower than the sons of Aeneas. You're so destructive.